Okay, so apparently my stream had stopped and I wasn't seeing what y'all were saying. So my moderator physically came in and helped me. So here we are reading an email from our bestie. It's a little weird that she emails us, but we don't know what year it is, do we? So maybe it's normal. So Jennifer Valentine to Charlie. Okay, so let me get back where I was. Mod of the year. Thank you, Art. You're the mod of the year. Okay, so this chick at her museum from 1907 had too tight of a corset. So anyways, it's fascinating because it's kind of a controversial topic. Tight lacing was super popular, and while people associated it with fainting or hysteria, it's popular. And it's actually been associated with, here's where I have to read more carefully, visceroptosis, which is when the organs fall to the lower part of the abdomen, right? Which is super unsettling, but can also be caused by being pregnant. So, TLDR. Corsets probably messed up some bones, but likely didn't do this kind of internal organ damage. And I'm tired of the condescension about my wardrobe that also implies I don't know what I'm doing. These are the kinds of things I specifically research, and yet I'm treated like I know nothing about. I'm having a day, Charlie. Charlie and her friends are unique. They're unique little bugs. All right, Amy Rose. Am I bad if I skip some emails? It's a lot of email reading. I skim. This is the most I've really read emails in a while. I usually just kind of skim. Either someone has a very particular set of interests when they made this game, or they work in the biz. In the death industry, you mean? All right. Hey, hi, Charlie. Here are the instructions for your next body. You did a remarkable job on the first one. The family was very happy with you. No small feat, of course. Pleasing a grieving family isn't exactly the most comfortable of jobs. Your next job is a man named Mr. Duvall. An elderly man died of old age. Nothing fancy, just a standard funeral with embalming. You can reach out to his daughter, Lizzie Duvall, if you have any questions. She's handling her father's passing as well as can be expected. As always, don't hesitate to ask any questions. All right. Okay, just passing this message along. Oh, okay, I guess this is Mrs. Garcia's family. Please pass along our deepest thanks to you and your staff for the wonderful jobs they did with our mother's funeral. It was really lovely. Our family so rarely gets together. It was nice seeing everyone come out for such a beautiful service. My son never gets to see his family. Also, it was incredibly kind of you to let us bring our own food in. Getting to share home-cooked meals, sharing stories, being there together, it meant a lot. So what I'm saying is, it was nice for everyone to be there like that, together in that way, and I know how much of that was due to the work of your staff, especially your funeral director. Thank you. Thank you for making this difficult time easier for us. So, are we like a funeral home franchise, and Amy Rose is our boss? Oh, she's the founder and director. So we're like the store manager. Hey there, Charlie. Oh my god, so many emails. Okay. I was driving around the other day, taking our clients on their last trip around town. Oof. And I was thinking, strange, I know. Wow, this guy is a douche. Did I ever tell you the first time I went to a funeral? I was a teenager about to start university, and a friend of mine was killed in a car accident, totally out of the blue. Really tragic stuff, messed me and my friends up real good. But so, the big day, we all got into our best suits and dresses and packed ourselves into a few cars. There were a lot of us, so we had at least 3 different cars full of us, like clown cars, While we're in the procession going to the cemetery, somebody in our car caught a phone call from a friend in a different car. Turns out some asshat driver who doesn't know to not get in the way of a procession drove through the intersection and smashed straight into our friend's car. Nobody was hurt, thank God, but can you imagine getting that call? Anyways, one of my friends in the same car as me the one who got the phone call, hung up and started laughing. Just laughing her ass off in the way that makes you not sure if they're really just crying or if they've gone fully off the deep end. And she laughed, and then we all started giggling because, like, go figure, life is messed up sometimes, you know. Okay, I like this guy. There's no moral, no point to that story, I guess. I just remembered that story and wanted to tell you because we work with death all the time, and I still sometimes get caught off guard by what that actually means. Oh, before you get any ideas, that has nothing to do with why I became a funeral director. That decision came totally later and is nothing unremarkable. Somebody has to do it, and I have a strong stomach, so why not? I'll see you in a bit, Charlie. Nice. I like what he said, but again, a little weird for it to be an email. It's very personal. Not the kind of emails I write. Okay, last email of the day. Wait. Art says, it says Rose and Daughter's Funeral Home. Wait, is your name Charlie Rose? I don't know. I actually don't know what my name is. I know it's Charlie. Maybe I'm just Charlie. Charlie. Funerals monthly. We all know everyone wants to be respectful at funerals. These are some wordy ass emails, all I gotta say. Don't talk too loudly, be kind, smile, and refrain from making inappropriate jokes, at least around the grieving family. Hey, sometimes some people do need a little bit of a pick-me-up during such hard times. Who are we to judge? And a big part of that is knowing what to wear. Roman Catholic funerals tend to lean more to the formal black attire rule, and it works for us. Did you know this goes back to the days of the Roman Empire, where people would wear black as a symbol of mourning? Black isn't universally the symbol of mourning, though. And if you're attending a funeral that is from a culture that is not your own, it's important to understand this. Some colors, some colors have different meanings, and despite your best intentions, the wrong choice could mean accidental offense. For example, in Hinduism and Chinese cultures, white is typically the color for funerals. For Islam, though, it's less about the color you're wearing and more about how modestly you're dressed. Refrain from wearing any elaborate jewelry and be respectful of your behavior. For Sikh funerals, color of clothing isn't as important as is dressing modestly and being able to appropriately sit cross-legged. Interesting. Oh, it's not over. Actually, being respectful is just the number one rule for any funeral, no matter what, really. Remember that, and please don't hesitate to ask what is and isn't appropriate to wear. If you are attending to support a friend, family member, or partner, this day is not about you, so be sure to do whatever you can to be as respectful and supportive as possible, even if that means not wearing what you're supposed to or what you're used to wearing at a funeral, or even if that just means asking how you can you appropriately shows your respects. I'm kind of curious why funeral director is receiving these emails. It sounds like these are emails for people who attend funerals, not people who create funeral events. But I don't know. All right, let's respond to the most important email. I will get right on it. So we're going to take care of Mr. Duval. This time we're going to do some embalming, and we got our embalming outfit on. I'm so ready to cremate. All right, let's do this. It's my first time to embalm someone. Traditional burials typically require embalming, which preserves the body and prevents it from decomposing as quickly. Unless the family requests otherwise, all traditional burials will use embalming. Maybe I really should become a mortician. Don't you feel it fits me? Let's start by cleaning the body. Click on the sponge and drag it over the body. Yeah. Okay. Clean. Oh, that's hair. I was trying to get that off. Here you go, Mr. Duval. Alright. Click on the razor and drag it over. Oh, I do shave him. Okay, maybe I couldn't do this. This is a lot. But April Ludgate would be so happy right now. I like that this is it seems like the whole point of this game is really normalizing death, where we are very uncomfortable with talking about death and the experience of it, and that it's reality to us, and so I do like that. In order to break rigor mortis, you'll have to massage the body. Oh, it really is a spa. Click and drag over the body to massage it. Yeah, I couldn't do this. Probably not. Oh, do I need to use a sponge to massage? Okay, never mind. Am I doing it wrong? Click and drag over the body to massage it. Okay. Oh, just kidding. Thanks, Art. I have those sometimes, every once in a while. The eyeballs deflate once the body starts decomposing. Ooh, okay. Oh no, I couldn't do that. Okay, click and drag an eye cap into each eye socket to give it shape. Ooh. No, I couldn't. Which one's an eye cap? Is it this? Yes, it is. Okay, oof. Yikes. Okay. Excuse me. To keep the eyes shut, you'll need to glue them. Oh, shit. Okay. Glue and drag the... Oh, wait. Click and drag the glue onto each eye to shut it. Okay. I'm guessing this is glue. Yeah. Oh, yikes. Did I do it? That's a lot of glue. No, it wasn't enough. Oh. Yikes. The mouth sags and hollows once the body starts decomposing. Click and drag a ooh, yeah. It makes this makes death feel really like this is an awkward way, I don't know, to deal with death. Like, we fabricate the body to make it look still alive, but it's such a unnatural thing to do. Keep the mouth from opening. Oh, to keep the mouth from opening, you'll need to suture it shut. Oh, fuck. Okay. Lovely. Oh, yeah. So, I have actually already thought about what I want to be done with my body, and I really want a natural burial because this is just, I don't know. It seems so invasive. I guess there's a positive way to look at this, is you're helping someone pass to another. I don't know. There's not a good way to say this, but there could be something caring about this process, but to me it just feels so, I don't know, a little icky, a little like, I don't know. There's something not holy about a body, but sacred, and it feels like you're kind of messing with it, but to each their own. Click and drag the lotion over the body to moisturize it. Okay, let's get these. Back to the spa again. Okay. If it wasn't for the sewing, I'd probably be fine with it. Embalming involves removing blood and replacing it with preserving chemicals. Click and drag the scalpel over the neck to make the incision. Okay, April Ludgate, be with me. Where is the scalpel? Oh, here. Ooh, shit. You're gonna need a tube. Yes, you are. Is this the tube? No, this is the tube. Alright, stick that in. Stick it in the neck. Click on the, oh, I don't even know, cannula, and drag it to, which one is the cannula? Cannula. Uh-huh. Okay. Drag it to the carotid artery. Okay. We got that in. Now, get some more tubes, stick them in there. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? Grab some additional tubing, drag it to the cannula. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. Click the button. Easy peasy lemon. Bloody squeezy. In order to evenly distribute the chemicals, you'll have to massage them through the body. More massaging. Okay. Here we go. A little bit more for you. Yes. Alright. Here's some more. Ooh. I really wonder if I could do this though. I don't think you know until you're doing it. Well, some people have worked with cadavers. I have not. And they probably know more how it is. Okay, keep massaging. Okay, now I need to sew this baby up. Stitches, 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 stitch. Alright, you'll need to drain the organs. Lovely. Let's do it. Oh, no, not that. Here we go. Nope. Click on it. Okay. Here we go. Nope, this is the wrong tool. Oops, sorry, guy. Did I do it right? Okay. No. Okay. Alright, dude. You're almost good to go. Oh, no, I didn't do it enough. More liquid in that little orgy. Alright, you're done. Mike will take care of Mr. Duval's makeup. Oh, that's a whole nother thing. As well as dressing and putting him in his casket. Bye, Mr. Duval. See you later. Okay, in my little funeral dress, which is so cute. Look at me. I'm so adorable. I really do look like April, too. I wish I had, like, more talking so you could hear my funny comments. My dry sense of humor. Alrighty. These people look an awful lot like the last group of people. Came out of nowhere. I mean, it always sort of does, doesn't it? True. Yeah, 1 minute you're laughing, having fun, and the next, poof, that person is gone. Just like gone. Yeah, I guess it is a small town. Everybody's related. Yay, thank you, Not Goat Live, for following me. Thank you. Yeah, it's weird to think about for too long. Like staring at the sun, I start to feel all fuzzy when I think about it. Oh yeah, don't do that. It's so weird how our bodies just stop working like that. Yeah. Man. Alright. So strange not seeing most people wearing white. White? Yeah, I think it's different for different family members. I can't remember. I haven't gone to many traditional funerals, so mostly white, but like definitely not red no matter what. Alrighty. I always wanted to take his grandkids to the park. Oh, he always wanted to take his grandkids to the park. Play catch. He loved playing catch. He threw a mean curveball, that's for sure. And then the obligatory kid on their iPad everywhere, humming to himself. I did a good job. Oops. Here we go. Bye, Mr. Duval. Thanks for letting me be a part of your journey. Let's go. Alright, December 2nd. What was it before? It was October, huh? Oh, you think we're gonna get to cremate somebody? Let's see. Alright, yes! I don't know, is it weird that I'm excited about that? This, I actually, CD, I downloaded this from the Racial Justice and Equality bundle on itch.io, so it's actually on my computer. Just downloaded it. Yeah, and there's a link to it in my in the description, and it's I think it's like $5. You get 1,000 plus games. It's for a really good cause. So really awesome. All right. This is from Amy Rose, our founder and director. Today's funeral is for a woman who died from breast cancer. Nothing fancy, a standard cremation. Ooh, it's our first cancer, I guess not patient, client to die from something that wasn't a natural cause. Please don't hesitate to ask me if you have any questions. I guess it's a natural cause. It's just not like a old age situation. Passing this lovely thank you note. Thank you, Art. Yep, that's the bundle. It's really awesome. From Lizzie Duvall. Thank you for the wonderful evening you and your staff put together for my father's funeral. He wasn't always an easy man to get along with, but I'm glad to have seen him off in such a kind way. Jen Love. Meet cutes for death positive cuties. Charlie, I was doing some reading. I know you hate when I try to give you dating advice, but hear me out. There's this dating site that's specifically for people working in the death industry. Ooh, okay. So maybe I'm a little worried for you. You haven't mentioned anybody new since the breakup of 2014 that we will never speak of again after this moment. But you're always saying how tired you get of people being scared to ask about your day, so maybe meeting someone in the industry isn't the worst idea. Just promise me you'll consider it, okay? It's harder for me to make sure you're seeing sunlight when I'm all the way across the ocean. I know you look like a babe with pale skin and witchy gothy aesthetics, yes. They're super hot right now, but vitamin D is a good thing. Are you sure? I'm here for the witchy gothy aesthetics. Mom rant over. I'm going to try it out because turns out people get super scared off when you tell them you work in a museum filled with dead bodies. Vampires don't need sunlight. Do you know how not interesting other people find teratomas? Ooh, I don't know what that is. Charlie, I didn't know we were this weird to outside people. I've been spoiled by having a best friend who's as much of a weirdo as I am. Miss you. Let's grab a bottle of wine for our next Skype date. If you sign up for Dead Meat, isn't that the best name for a death industry dating website? Tinder rules apply. You have to like me if you come across my profile or whatever. I'm not sure how it works just yet, though. Is that a real dating website, though? Do they really have one of those? I wonder. I already read that. Okay. Matthew. I don't like the look of this, not one bit. I know you've only been with us for a few months, but maybe you're aware of the trouble Amy has been having. A small mom and pop shop like Rose and Daughters can't compete with bigger guys. Anyway, don't tell Amy I sent this to you. Also, I'm starving, so I'm gonna grab some fast food before taking the hearse through the car wash. 2 birds, 1 stone, and swinging back to the home. Do you want anything? Like, text me, dude. Why are you emailing me? A beef and cheddar. I'm going to take the hearse through the drive, though. Of course. It freaks people out. I love it. They get so awkward. Let me know. I'm heading out in 15 minutes. Paycheck coming late. Sorry. Ooh, way to add that at the very end, dude. That is funny. So we're not doing so hot in the death industry because we're a small business. If you've been a long-time subscriber to our emails or follow us on social media, you've no doubt heard about the misgendering that transgender people are at times subjected to during their funerals. That sucks. There have been notable situations where trans women have had their wishes overruled by their families and have had their hair cut or buried under the wrong names. Oh my fuck. And subjected to the wrong pronouns in their obituary announcements. That is horrible. We care a lot about this because we believe in treating every person with the same level of compassion, respect, and care. And this absolutely extends to pronouns and respecting the deceased's wishes as per their lived experiences. The CDC's Funeral Director's Handbook on Death Registration and Fetal Death Reporting offers the fraught directive. Enter male or female based on observation. Ooh. Do not abbreviate or use other symbols. If sex cannot be determined after verification with medical records, inspection of the body, or other sources, enter unknown. Do not leave this item blank. Leaving it up to observation obviously enters into a world of issues, since our bodies can be so different, and because of an ingrained bias. People who draw incorrect assumptions based on their own inaccurate observations. California has passed what is known as the Respect After Death Act, which states that the death certificate must reflect the deceased's gender identity as they lived it, so a step in the right direction. People who are trans deserve the same respect in death that people who are cisgender receive. Misgendering in death takes away this respect. It can also inflict hurt and trauma on spouses and friends that survive the deceased. I did not even know about this. That is so crazy. So, what can we do as funeral directors? Listen to the people who come into your office. In America especially, some marriages may not be recognized as legal, depending on the laws around same-sex marriage, but this doesn't mean you're not dealing with two people who have loved each other in the same way as any other couple. Listen, learn, and always be respectful. While you have to work with the next of kin, your duty is also to ensure the deceased receives the utmost respect in their burial. If a funeral is to honor the deceased, then do that. Honor them. Oh, that is so sad. I wonder if the death industry is actually disrespectful about this. I hope so. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I have to hit reply. Don't reply all, people. It's my soapbox. Don't reply all. All right. Okay, I'm on it. What? Okay. All right. Let's see how we do this. Okay. Before we cremate Mrs. Hall, we need to prepare her body. Mrs. Hall's family brought jewelry and clothing for her to wear. It's important to remove these before the cremation process as not to damage them. Okay. Let's start by removing her necklace. We need to be able to identify Mrs. Hall's remains after she's been cremated. Click and drag the round identification tag and place it on the coffin. Anywhere on the coffin? In the coffin. Okay. Great. Man, cremation is the easiest. All right, hit the button. All right. Okay, so now she's over here in the urn. This is the cremulator. I think I'm saying that right. Contrary to popular belief, cremation doesn't turn bodies into ash so much as bone fragments. I did not know that. Using the cremulator, we'll break these bone fragments down into ash-like remains. Oh, so it's like you burn it, but it doesn't actually turn into ash. You have to pulverize the bones. Okay. Nothing's easy in this business. Let's start by placing the urn in the cremulator. All right. Click on the urn and drag it under the nozzle. Okay. Oh my god. Click and drag the bone fragments. Okay. Oh gosh. All right. What's this? This isn't a bone, is it? Click and drag the urn. Put it back. Okay. What if you drop something? That would be terrible. Yeah, this has been educational for me too. You don't know what you don't know. Make sure to put Mrs. Hall's necklace back into the urn. This is so sad though. I'm getting teary. Okay, if it was just so easy to put things in places. Don't forget the tag. Drag it to the urn. Nope. Into the urn. To the urn. Okay. Put the lid on. All done. Amy will take the urn to the funeral parlor and present it alongside some flowers. Okay. I think this is going to be our last funeral for tonight. And then we're going to wrap it up until next time. Let's see. is actually a super emotional game. What's crazy is I actually lost my grandfather at the very beginning of quarantine, so we weren't able to have a funeral, which is crazy. So this is kind of emotional game for me. Pretty intense. But we were able to kind of honor his memory at the graveyard, even though, you know, we didn't have his body or anything. But yeah, quarantine is a really weird time for death. You can't honor people the way we're used to doing it. It's pretty crazy, pretty weird time. This is nice in a weird way. She'd like that we were all here talking. She always tried to get the family together. All the same people from the last 2 funerals. The food is delicious. I know it's weird, but these crab cakes are perfect. And hey, nothing wrong with appreciating some good food. It's never a bad time. Glad she was cremated and not in like an open casket or something. Seeing her like that, I don't know if I could have. I kind of feel that. These people funeral crash. Great stream. Okay, bye. Hi. Thanks for coming. At least we all got to say goodbye. She would have liked that. No little kids this time, though. She fought really hard. She was proud of herself. Oh my god. I'm not crying. You're crying. She never gave up that once. Oh my god. Okay. She would have hated this music. She never wanted a funeral to be sad. She would have wanted us smiling. She said so. Oh my god. So sad. Okay. That's about all I can do before I start crying up in here. Oh my god. I mean, I knew it was going to be intense, but it gave me some real feels. Such a good game. Love the coffee. Thanks for joining me on my first solo stream. That was a very cool experience. Very cool game. It's a totally different, unique game. Something I've never really experienced from a game before. We are probably going to continue this this week. I am planning on streaming around 2-ish typically during the week, and then Art and I are doing a co-stream where we're going through all 1,000 plus games in the Racial Justice and Equality bundle. We're playing the first 5 minutes, and we are rating them with our dog's face like this. 1 Gwenny. It could be rated 2 Gwennies, 3 Gwennies, 4 Gwennies, or 5 Gwennies if it's the best game ever. And I'm kind of rating them for games that I am most likely to play myself and to stream. So we are planning on doing that at least once a week, and we're probably going to pick that up this weekend. And then I'm just going to be streaming games that I want to play this week. I am super new to this. I was so nervous at the beginning of this, but I kind of like get into a groove as I go. Thank you so much for joining me, for being a part of the chat, and I will see y'all next time. Until then, bye.